Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Unite Inside. I hope that everyone's having an amazing day. And in this video, I want to talk about dragons. And I know that this sounds crazy, but dragons exist, and that's why I'm making this video. So, uh, a long time ago, I've been like really obsessed with dragons. So I kind of, started looking them up, trying to discover if they're real. I know it sounds crazy because a lot of people think that they are mystical beings and that they don't exist and that most people just made them up. But surprisingly, there are many stories about dragons in all types of worlds and including in China. And it's insane because how are all these different countries are able to kind of come up with these stories about dragons and come up with the way dragons look like too. And it seems like it's pretty obvious that they are, they must exist because how come, you know, it's happening? And so, because of that, I have been, like I said, I have been like doing my research and stuff. But very recently, I would say, like after I had my Kundalini awakening, and I spent a little bit of time healing and doing a lot of rituals. And then I opened my third eye and I was able to kind of see all these types of creatures. And first of all, I connected with my star family, which are Arcturians, and they look blue, and it's kind of interesting. And I also unlocked my, um, let's say, original origin story where I was like, I remembered that I was on Arcturus planet. But anyways, that's a different story. But let's go back to dragons. And um, this is what happened about dragons. So out of nowhere, I like literally saw this dragon. Like I actually saw with my third eye, and he was huge and like red, and has a red color, and it was amazing because I felt the energy was so strong in my room. And at first I got scared, but then I recognized it was a dragon. And then I started, because like I'm also, clairaudient, so I can hear things. And so I started hearing what the dragon was telling me, and it was trying to help me. It was telling me about my purpose, about how to be aligned with yourself and how to live your passion, which was amazing, which I really loved, and it was such amazing advice. But then, like I said, I started connecting with this dragon planet, and I discovered that there is a dragon planet, which is amazing. And I know this sounds absolutely crazy, but for people that have opened their third eye and they are able to connect with other dimensions, they will understand what I'm talking about. And that's why I am in this video. I want to tell you that I've been connecting with the dragon planet, and I've started also connecting to this black dragon, which he's actually literally with me in the room right now. And so he's right here. And I know this sounds literally so crazy, but maybe you can see him with your third eye. So, anyways, um, he wants to tell the earth about a certain message, and I'm in this meditation because I'm gonna channel his message, and I'm gonna tell the earth and people of earth what the dragon wants to say to them. Okay, so let's do this. Dear earthly people, dragons have been on earth before, and the frequency of the dragons have been introduced as the earth's frequency. And dragons have decided to live on earth for the very beginnings of the planet of earth. But what happened was that it has been it was so high that it intimidated certain people, especially people on earth and other entities. And so there has been an attack on them, which led to them eventually becoming non existent on Earth. And then the dragons decided that they will rise up their frequency, and that the frequency of the dragons does still exist, but it's on a different planet. It's on a higher dimensional planet now. And because of that, we decided to stay on our planet and hold the frequency of the Earth and help people on Earth by holding the frequency, by holding the manifestations for them, and by watching them and supporting them with our frequency. But because the Earth needs to ascend more, the frequency of dragons haven't been introduced yet to people of the Earth as a vibration that actually exists, which means people still don't know that dragons exist, because there are a lot of hidden signs of dragons that are still not being introduced to people yet. But there will be a time where the Earth's vibration will be higher, to the point that we will make it easier for people on Earth to understand that we do exist, and that we've been here the whole time, and that we've been looking upon the Earth and supporting her with our frequency. The Earth is a dragon. She's a goddess dragon, and she is helping everybody to learn certain lessons. And when the time is right, she will return to her actual form, and she is the mother of all the dragons. And the moon is her too. And this vibration and this frequency of the dragons is a very, very strong energy, protective energy, that has extremely high frequency, elevated frequency, that just the power of it can shift so much. And we did exist on Earth. We did decide to be an earthly being at first, but then we realized our vibration is higher, and so we decided we can't live on Earth, especially after being attacked, and after realizing that our frequency just can't coexist with certain energies on Earth. So right now we are getting closer and closer to the time where we will see a lot of signs, and people will see a lot of signs of dragons on Earth. And there will be signs that are absolutely undeniable, and even stories of people from the past books, secretive writings that will come out, that will actually show people that is absolutely undeniable that dragons do exist. Not only did they exist on Earth, but they exist currently, just not on Earth, on another planet. And so, with that being said, we are here with you, and we are supporting you and holding the frequency for all of you to rise up to the level where we can show ourselves to you. And same with other higher vibrational entities, including people, what people call aliens, will also join this type of experience where we will elevate with you guys together. And this is not going to happen yet until the Earth's vibration rises up more, and the frequency of people also rises up, to the point that people will start to feel that there is definitely a truth in any stories that you have heard of the dragons. And so, with that being said, we are here with you, and we are supporting you. And if anybody is actually can feel this frequency, there is nothing that we won't do to help the Earth, to rise the frequency of the Earth. And we would love to connect with you on this beautiful journey and work together, as we are already working with certain people on Earth that are able to see us and interact with us. And with this being said, we hope that you experience an amazing time on Earth, and we are here supporting you from the backgrounds. Yay! So, this is the message, and I hope that you heard it. And yeah, this is really, really insane, because even for me, like, to be able to let this come through me is really insane. I know some people will call me crazy, which is fine. But yeah, I hope that this helps you and that this is amazing. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful black dragon. And thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, don't forget to put them in the comment section. And I love you so much. Bye.